Hey guys, Terry here. I wanted to do a super quick video. I promise I'll keep it short. I made some cards recently and I wanted to show you. Some of you are starting to get into cards. I know many of my friends are scrapbookers and you're getting into card making. So I wanted to show you what I recently put together. And I'm learning that I kind of have a style, and you will too with the more cards that you make. I seem to love pattern paper, so so this is what I took with me when I went to go make cards. I just had one tote. That was my plan, was to just have one tote. It's a 31 bag. But I took a small cutter. This is a Creative Memory one. I love it. It's got a drawer, so this is where I had my tools. So I had my tape runner, my scissors, bone folder, pop dots, and glue dots. So those were the tools. I also had liquid glue. I really like this liquid glue. You have to be careful to just put it on real thin, otherwise you'll notice like a little bubbling up of the paper. Because remember, glue does have water in it. I took some black ink. Memento is good for if you're going to color it with any kind of alcohol marker, like I did with these. So you got to be careful with inks. Some of them will bleed when you use the alcohol markers. I have a little portable Sizzix cutter. I have a big one for home, but this one's nice and little. With that, I just have a little tray that I kind of keep my card-sized dies. So this is about 2.5 inches wide. And then I just have all my little dies that are perfectly shaped for card making. I've got circles and ovals, just little doodads. I like this one for sentiments, circles, hearts, just all the nice little small dies that are just good for putting those messages on. So I got that. I took my alcohol markers. This is a package from Close to My Heart. I like it because it keeps the markers that are, with alcohol markers you want to have a light and a dark, and this keeps the markers in place, and it holds I think about 30 of them. So I like that. You know, 30 markers is plenty, variety of colors. I have a stamp repositionable tool so that I don't have to carry all my blocks with me. So that's good for putting the stamped image on. I got my stamp chamois. And then I've got the Neenah. I've talked about the Neenah Solar White paper. It's just a nice, strong, comes at 8.5 by 11. You cut it in half. You can either make the card go this way or this way. I just have some of these cut and made up and put in a little photo 4x6 box to take with me. And then I have, you know, various different stamp sets. I like Close to My Heart and Stampin' Up. They both have beautiful sets. And some paper packs, just a variety of colors of paper packs. These are little 6x6 ones. I like the little bit smaller ones because they the images on them are proportioned smaller for the front of a card. So I just like to take that pattern paper as the background, do some kind of sentiment, and then some type of decoration. So you can see this one was flowers. I popped them up. I popped this oval up. I popped the flowers up. These two were a stamp set. This one I matted in black. When you mat it with a coordinating color, it really pops. And then this one was cute. At first I did it and I didn't have these popped up and I didn't have the little greenery, but it just needed something. So I thought that was pretty. So yeah, just, you don't need a lot of stuff. I think we overpack all the time. You know, cardstock, we've got it in our great big bins, but I just like to take, you know, a little variety pack of rainbow colors and have just your scraps cut down to fit on a card shape. I'll just remind you that when you cut down an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, if you cut it in half, it makes it 5.5 by 4.25. That's the standard size that'll fit in a envelope. And then if you do the border just a little bit smaller, cut that down by either 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch. You've got just a small border on there. And then, yeah, so that is the standard sizes here. This one I didn't mat in black. You could have matted this in black and matted that in black just to make it, just the more layers you add, I think the more the card just really pops. So I hope this has been helpful and inspiring. Try to make some cards. You know, we've all got these 6x6 pads of paper. Take a piece of paper that really inspires you and you know, has something fun on it. Have that be your background, and then just think about, this would be cute with a, you know, an oval. Do this as the background, have an oval on it, and then maybe have a butterfly cut out of the paper on top of that little oval. So I hope this helps. Try making some cards, and remember to send them. We have to be better at sending them out to people, because it really means a lot when you go out to the mailbox and get a card that's made. Okay, talk to you guys later. Thanks.